All right, I feel like it's destiny. Almost. You know, we're back to gaming, back to Minecraft here on this channel. And then out of nowhere, Sethbling comes along and drops a hot one after not doing any Minecraft stuff for like a couple of years. So we've got this shrink ray thing on our hands. Totally vanilla 1.13.1. All you have to do is if you go to his video, you can download from the link in the description. You add this zip file to the data packs folder in any save that you've got. Probably back it up first because you're going to mess things up with your world. You might make it a little bit laggy with all the armor stands, but you can try this yourself, and it's pretty awesome. So you just pull out a bow once the data pack is installed and shoot it at whatever you want to shrink, and within like an 8-block radius around where the arrow lands, it'll get shrunk. Why don't we shrink this little starter house right here? Look at this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you just get the same exact thing, but a little crater of it shrunk inside of the bigger crater. Dude, that's awesome. Now, some of the things render a little bit strangely, like the bed here. And the reason is that the way this whole thing works is that it somehow, I don't know, it runs a scan when you shoot the arrow, and then all the blocks that it finds around there, it deletes them and replaces them with an armor stand that is holding that same type of block in its hand, something along those lines. And then it does some math and translates the location of each of those armor stands in towards the center so that all of the blocks line up and tile properly so as to create a miniaturized version of what you just shot at. Now, the reason why the bed is angled is because, you know, sometimes the armor stand holds a block and it looks a little bit differently if it's not just a regular cube kind of block. So you'll get the same effect with grass and things like that. But it's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Yeah, let's just, here, we'll do it a couple more times with some other things, why don't we? So you might be wondering, okay, what happens if I shoot this at a place where there's water? Well, it still works, actually, and it's kind of ingenious how he did it. So it actually converts the water into blue stained glass. The same goes for lava as well. And then you'll get, well, it looks like the water is still here, actually, in this situation. And it's flowing through just because, you know, there's still remaining source blocks around. But anyway, it does convert the water that was there into blue stained glass. And you can kind of see on the surface here, it's just getting, you know, interfered with by the water that was there. You can also see how it treats the tall grass as well as like a poppy right over there. But look, dude, the trees are miniaturized and those look awesome. And then if it weren't for... Oh, is there like some soul sand going on in there? I don't know why the bubbles are happening. That would be, wait, no, there couldn't possibly be soul sand. We're in the overworld. I have absolutely no idea what's going on with the bubbles there. There's no magma block. There's no soul sand. I don't know. Maybe there's just something with the way the shrink ray works. Not sure exactly, but that's what happens when there's water. Minus I hadn't seen the bubbles before. Now, I'm kind of curious what happens actually if we do an end portal. I have a feeling I know how it's going to work. I think the portal is going to get erased, as well as the Eye of Enders, and it'll just be shrunken end portal blocks. And we won't be able to jump into the portal, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Can I shoot the arrow in the center here? Will that do a thing? Oh, yeah, that'll do a thing. All right. I don't think it's going to miniaturize the sheep. Well, that would be pretty cool. You could shoot it with animals around, and then you get a bunch of miniaturized animals walking around. That'd be kind of awesome. Okay, so yeah, it actually worked exactly as I predicted. Can't jump in there, and you can't walk on the thing. In case you're curious, you just fall through because they're not actual blocks. It's just a bunch of armor stands holding the blocks, as you know. And then here's some more of how the tall grass works. Dude, it's so cool. It's amazing. And this is the first time I've ever done anything with the data pack. I didn't even know that was a new feature for 1.13 that people could do cool stuff with. And it's so easy, just dropping it in the save folder and like you're good to go. Okay, I'm curious now actually. I feel like it's gonna work, but if we go down to bedrock and shoot it at bedrock, will it just like create a void or an opening to void? Okay, I feel like this is a bad idea just to shoot it right at my feet, but then I'll be right in the middle of the whole thing. Also, all the sounds happen naturally. Those aren't added in post. It's just part of the effect that you get with the data pack. Okay. Are things gonna happen? I think it's mad at me for doing this. Or I did it too close to, oh God! Don't do that! Okay, so I guess that answers the question. It will open up a hole to void. Whoa. Okay, watch. Oh, dude, this is a good vantage point, actually, to watch the whole thing happen from the bottom. Oh, this is cool. Dang, look at it go. Oh, God, there's the water pouring down. Oh, man, look at that. Just, like, perfect looking circle. Not a perfect circle. Obviously, it's made of blocks, but whatever. So is any circle on your computer. It's made of pixels. Okay, so it's a flat bottom because that's like, yeah. So it does work. Be careful with it. If you're not in creative mode, you're going to have a bad time if you shoot it at the ground. But the odds of you using this whole thing when you're not in creative mode is probably pretty small anyway. But it's pretty cool. Just give yourself a tiny little planet. Be cool for decoration, except that it will get a little bit laggy after all the armor stands are all over the place. So you can only really get away with it a couple times within the same vicinity, it seems like. Or maybe my computer is just angry at me, which it has been for some reason the past few weeks. And now, for my final trick. I go into the end and I'm just going to shoot it at the center end fountain thing. Not that I think it'll really do much, other than to shrink the fountain. But hey, then the dragon will have no idea what to do. Or something like that. I don't really know. Here, let's see. We'll shoot it right at the top of this thing. And see what... that was quick. It happens really quickly when it's in new chunks. And it like... dude, it's like the sound effect's super flawless when you do that. God, that's so awesome. So I guess it drops the torches. So armor stands can't hold torches in their hand is what I'm gathering from the fact that those drop down there. And now you have nowhere to land. I'm so sorry. Not that I don't think you land unless we're playing in survival and I'm actually trying to fight you, so it doesn't really matter here, but that's pretty cool. Though I think I just ruined my chances of ever getting back home without just jumping off the edge, where actually in a legitimate world. But you're probably not going to use this on your long prized possession survival world. You'll just do it on a new one. Or if you do it on one that you care about, just back up the save before you go forward with it. That would be my advice. And I think Seth's as well. So anyway, I think that'll do it for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Feel free to check the link in the description if you want to go and try this for yourself, see his video on it, and we'll leave it off there. Oh, also, last day to get your Spookles only merch before it's gone forever. Oh, wait, you actually... Huh. That was interesting. So it actually, it readjusts its positioning. Well, fair enough. Now we know. I'm glad that I did that shameless plug outro and didn't end the video before that because we got to see what happened. Okay. Well, represent.com/CaptainSparklez. I'll see you next time.